Hey folks, my name is Chris Lang and I am going to be your lab biology teacher this year. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes just to look at how we've got things laid out for the first week, particularly for the champs, because I'm not going to see you until Thursday, but you've got some work to do. In the same email that you got with this link, there is going to be a link to this document. One thing I'm just going to throw out there to begin with is that this is subject to change over the next few days, so don't jump in and start doing work yet. Enjoy your summer, but on Tuesday, let's get going then. Um, so I just wanted to show how this is set up so that you get an idea. So I've got the days of the week here, and if you are a Laker, that means that you're in person on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm sure you already knew that. And if you're a champ, you're in person on Thursday and Friday of the first week. Normally for Lakers, it'll be Monday, Tuesday in person, but because we don't have a 5-day week, we decided to get rid of the all asynchronous day in the middle. So for the in-person stuff, if you look, it's going to be really similar between the Lakers and the champs. There might be little differences, little tweaks, but it's almost always going to be the same. And after this week, the same is going to be true of the remote days. So these two remote days for the Lakers are going to be really close to the remote days for champs for next week. Um, and what I've done is I've created a couple of assignments that are going to get you thinking about biology before we've even approached biology. So if you're a champ, now's the time to pay attention. If you're a Laker, I'm going to see you on Tuesday, so we're going to probably be okay. But if you're a champ, you're going to want to go to this document on Monday morning, or you could go before if you wanted to, and you could join our Google Classroom. When you get this, when you see this, there's going to be a join code here for Google Classroom, just like for all your other classes that you've had before. You go to Google Classroom on your computer, you type in the code, and it'll automatically put you into whichever mod you're in, and um, and it'll also put you into a Lakers or a Champs section. So there'll be a code for mod 1 and there'll be a code for mod 4 because I have two sections of lab biology. And I've broken it up so that I don't just have mod 1 and mod 4, I have mod 1 Lakers and mod 4 Lakers and mod 4 champs and mod 4 Lakers. So I've got four different sections in Google Classroom so that you'll be sort of lumped with the people that you're in person and remote with in my Google Classroom. What you're going to do is there's going to be an assignment, and I think it's going to be on Padlet. I'm making this, a week before we go live with all of this. It's either going to be on Padlet or on Flipgrid. Either way, it's going to be a little link that you're going to click that's going to be here, and it's going to take you to whatever you have to do. I'm going to put a prompt in and ask you to respond to that prompt about some things that you like about school, some things you don't like about school, and some things that maybe it'll take me a really long time to know about you just because you're a private person. I just want to know sort of what makes you tick. What are the things that you really like to do? So that's going to be the first thing you'll do. And the second thing you're going to do is this thing called Rulers of the Kingdom. And you can click on it to look at it here, but you shouldn't fill this one out. This is like the overall copy. It's just here to look at. You should open this Google Doc in Google Classroom where you have your own copy that you can actually type into. So for all of the assignments, whether you're a Laker or a champ, we link them here so that you can see them, so that parents and guardians can see them, so that special educators and other teachers, study hall teachers and things like that can see them. But you have your own copy in Google Classroom. So please, please, please don't write on these. You should definitely write on your own copy. The second day, we're going to be getting ready for a self-design lab with one of the organisms that would exist in Rulers of the Kingdom, possibly, which is Daphnia, and they're a protist. And you are going to work through, watch a video of Daphnia, and you can take some observations and do some writing about Daphnia. So that's day 2 for you, champs. And then I'm going to see you in person, and we are going to jump right into characteristics of life, ecology, and a simulation of ecological relationships that I want you to work through before we get to the point where we're actually doing some experimentation in class with this protist called Daphnia, which will be happening next week. So, and those are all the things that if you're a Laker, you'll be doing on Monday and Tuesday. And then you'll be doing a little bit more, but quite a bit of the same stuff that the champs did on Monday and Tuesday if you're a Laker on Thursday and Friday. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to be back in person. I think it's going to be fantastic. And I will see you on Tuesday or on Thursday. Have a great day.